Hey guys, this is PowerStroke250 4x4 on YouTube and TrailBuck 650EX on NYROC. I need a little help here and some advice. For a while, I've been wondering if and could I fit 27-inch XTRs and 14-inch rims on the TrailBuck. And luckily, with the help of Mountain King on NYROC, we swapped tires, the 26-inch Mud Wolves for his 27-inch XTRs. So now we have them on the King Quad. So I decided to try to fit them on my TrailBuck because I always was amazed by the XTRs and the 14-inch rims. So I did that, and I have a little bit of trouble here. As you can see, it sticks out from underneath the fenders. And I'm not too concerned about that, but it's when I'm turning. Now, when I turn to my right, I'm almost hitting, but not that bad. It's doable. Now, on this side, I have my stock tire on, and look at the clearance. Keep this in mind. That silver bumper is revolving around if I should get this or not. Now, when I turn this, when I turn to the left, look what happens. Look how close the XTRs get to the bumper. That's not even a half-inch. And I'm a little leery on when I'm riding and going 20 miles an hour and I hit a bump, is that going to hit? Because this bumper, as you can see, is mounted to the frame. There's the frame right there. And it goes back. That's mounted to the frame. So if this hits, A, it's going to put stress on this bumper and maybe do some serious damage, and B, it might throw me from the quad depending on how fast or how big the bump was that I hit. Now, when I sit on it, here, let me pull the quad out, and I will show you a little more room to work with. When I sit on it, I sit on this front bumper. It's kind of hard to show from my angle, but here, I'll try. Oh, and for a substitute to replace the XTRs for now, I just threw on the stock 25-inch on the King Quad. Now, pay close attention to the silver bumper. I'll zoom in on that, and I'll go and sit on it. My rider weight is 135 pounds, and that's how much it went down. I already saw how much it went down because I looked before I recorded this video, but that's how scrunched up it gets. Now, I really don't. It's not the 27-inch tire that I want. It's the 14-inch wheel, and I'm not going to any other tire except the Mud Light XTR because that's a phenomenal tire, and I ride with so many guys that have them, and I have them now, and my dad and I are very pleased with them. So I'm not going to get any other tire except the Mud Light XTR. I was considering the Terracross, but I heard bad reviews on them, and if I wanted to get a 14-inch rim, I saw the 26-inch version on these type of rims on the 14-inch, and the sidewall is completely almost nothing. And that's just in my opinion. So the only way I can get a 14-inch rim on an XTR is to go up to a 27. So that's where my problem lays, because I really want a 14-inch rim. I want that comfort and the look as well. So there's where my problem lies. Now, I was wondering if I can maybe, any of you gurus on NYROC could help me here, space out this bumper and somehow maybe put something on the mounts that would push it out a little more. that might help a little bit, but then I just looked, I'm having this problem with the plastics, but if the plastics are pushed out a little bit, that's not bad. I really wouldn't worry about that, but my problem is just hitting this. Steering in my fenders and stuff, I'm not worried at it at all, because I talked to a guy on the forum who had 27-inch mud wolves on his Traxxter 650, which is basically the same thing as the TrailBuck, and he said they really don't rub a lot on the fenders. Now, the difference between the Traxxter and the John Deere is this bumper right here. John Deere added it to make it look good. Now, that's where the issue lies. It might hit. And if it might hit, that won't be good at all for me or the rider. So, there's what they look like on the King Quad. And you can just notice the difference between the stock tire and the XTR. It's amazing. Now, luckily, you King Quad guys, you don't have to worry about that problem, nor does my dad. And I do. So, I don't want to remove that front bumper because it looks really good and I like it. But I wonder if there's a way to maybe, space that out a little bit and push that out so when that goes down or when I turn, it won't hit. Because I'm pretty sure that it might hit when I push down on it, when I push down on it, or when I hit a bump at, 25 miles an hour on the trails. I can't afford to go with a 27 and then have this happen and have bumper damage and being that's a link to the frame, well, it's bolted to the frame, that I might have, cracks and all that stuff. So I really don't want to do that. I don't want to take off the bumper, but I don't want to pay $600+ for this tire and wheel combination and have it not work and end up selling it and no one buying it because the economy's so bad. So I want to buy it right. I want to buy it once and I want to buy it right, but I want to buy it something that I like, because in my personal opinion, ITP wheels in the 12-inch version don't look good at all. That's my personal opinion. The black Type 7s are dished in on the 12-inch version. I saw the rear wheels on a brute force last weekend of black Type 7s and a 12-inch version, and these are completely dished in. I don't like the dished in look. I like this flat look that it gives with the small dish. But it's really sucked in, and I was going to go with the 112s, but the 112s, they're also scrunched up, along with the 212s. They're scrunched up. Everything is all scrunched and cropped in the 12-inch version, and I'm not liking it. And that's just my personal opinion. I like 14-inch wheels. So, I don't know. I'm really confused on that. I don't know what I should do with it. It's been an ongoing issue ever since I logged on NYROC and found out about all this great stuff of tires and wheels. So, that's my problem. YouTube guys, you can message me or comment on the video. Keep them clean, but give me suggestions on it, on what I should do. NYROC guys, if you could respond to the thread that I'm posting it on, or shoot me a PM. Alright guys, thank you in advance for your help.